Yay!
Hi guys, this is CondemnedCrimson here with...
Me, Wolf Shadow, and then,
We are joined by a very special guest.
Sonia Kiddo!
Yay!
Also known as NewBloodAlice VA on YouTube.
Hi, kids.
Kids, you're the youngest one here. Anyway,
so this, as we have just gotten some new news on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, we have decided to collaborate together to put a top 5 into effect.
top 5 being for one special character, because in case anybody hasn't freaking noticed, during the gameplay trailer and anything else, there is one character who we've not heard yet. At least from the original trailer of 6 characters that we originally saw. And that would be a certain Blueberry.
Yep. So this is our top 5 voices we'd like to see for Mega Man X in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Barring, of course, that somehow
The legend,
God's
man,
grace
the myth.
somehow, beyond all things considered, if we get Mark Gavin back, which I doubt, because he's off being a doctor. But, anyway. So who wants to lead off first? So I figure what we'll do is we'll, list off our favorite, obviously, notable roles, and here's the thing where Sonia and Zero get into it a little bit more, because they are both fan voice actors, and obviously this is something that they're very interested in, so they have a lot more knowledge of this shit than I do. So.
Anyway, Sonia, how about you lead off with our number 5?
You remember who number 5 is, right, kiddo?
Correct. Number 5 goes to Bryce Papenbrook. Bryce Papenbrook can be very notable for his role as Melodious in The Seven Deadly Sins, a Netflix anime, and for some of you guys who play more video games like I do, he happens to be Nagito Kamaeda from the Danganronpa series, as well as Makoto Naegi.
And that was all Greek to me.
Another notable role for fans of games and game-related animes in general is that he is the English dub voice actor for Kazuto Kirigaya in Sword Art Online.
And Jaeger, for some of you Attack on Titan fans out there.
Now, we put Bryce at number 5 because our criteria for the character is that their voices have to be able to inflict the range of emotions that X is
known for having.
Be it extreme anger or docile pacifism.
Yeah, because X is kind of a complicated character for those who actually know him. Other people are like, oh, it's just Mega Man. Pew, pew, pew. And it's like, it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's not just
the average jump and shoot man.
Yeah, X is not exactly your average jump and shoot man.
So, Bryce is at number 5 because while he does show a fair amount of, I want to say, passive-aggressive rage, especially in SAO, like the most notable moment being against Oberon.
So this guy is Kirito?
Yes.
Okay. You said it so fast, I'm like...
Kazuto Kirigaya, aka Kirito.
Yeah, okay, you need to stop doing that.
Sorry.
I don't know Kirito's damn actual name outside of the games, okay? I just see him, it's like, oh, it's Kirito. Anyway.
His most notable passive-aggressive stance being against Oberon in the final episode of the Alfheim arc, aka the finale of Season 1.
I thought that was Season 2.
No, that's even more.
You sure?
Technically,
Alright, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter!
doesn't matter.
Go on to number 4!
Alright. So, at number 4, we have good old Cam Clark. Then,
What's so funny, Sonia?
Liquid Snake. This is the voice actor for Liquid Snake.
yes.
So, well, hey, we know he can do accents, so if they decide to make accent Aussie, we're good.
So,
God help us all.
His most notable roles being Liquid Snake, for you Tales Up fans, Kratos Orion, and quite a few other characters as well. It's amazing.
Are you Fire Emblem fans?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's
Who was-
Corrin.
Corrin, right.
Corrin.
Isn't he Marth now, too?
No, that's Yuri Lowenthal.
Okay.
But anyway. But the role that we've picked him out for is actually from Eternal Sonata as Prince Crescendo. Now, the reason he is our number 4 for this list is because he hits the notion of very passive-aggressive rage definitely much better than Bryce could. But he also has an air of calm about him when he does his standard speaking line, and that with X is a very notable trait.
Let me just go off on a little bit of a tangent here. The reason why some of these characters get picked, or some of these voice actors, I should say, obviously not characters, at least as far as like when Zero and I were compiling this list, obviously, we have to be familiar with their work. We have to be familiar with the characters they've played, at least to a degree, and we have to be able to, hear that person speak and go from, because, like, I'm just going to use Maverick Hunter X here as an example, especially, like, when you get to the end, and it's X versus Sigma, and they're exchanging words, obviously. I want whoever ends up playing X in this game to be able to, be calm and collective and sweet, as X is normally known to be, and downright pissy and going to kill you when pissed off enough. That's the kind.
That'd be like a ladybug, I think.
Like a ladybug?
Or a sloth. I don't know, some type of bug that you think, oh, look at how cute this is, and then it bites you in the finger.
Ladybugs don't bite, though.
Asian beetles do.
Oh, yeah, think of that. It's gonna be like, oh, look at how cute this is, and it's gonna bite your hand, and you're gonna start bleeding.
I guess.
Alright. Hun?
Alright.
Number 3?
Yeah, because I'm more familiar with number 3 than, Alright, so number 3 who we picked out was Eric Val. Now, as far as Eric Val goes, I've only known him from Cash Earned Sins. So, and this also goes back to when I first watched that. I was watching that on basically a streaming service where there was a chat room, kind of like Twitch, or somebody was basically streaming a Toonami episode of the dub, off of their computer onto Justin TV back when Twitch was Justin TV. Anyway, I just remember me and my friend were watching it together, and as soon as Cashew showed up in episode 1, the entire chat exploded and just started saying Mega Man X, Mega Man X. So of course that kind of helped. But, we can definitely, that's where I got, okay, he would be a good X, because he does sound like he could be him. So, but of course as Sonia and Zero will, say, it's like, oh yeah, he's also Future Trunks, and there's a couple other people that, he's obviously played. You guys, I just know Future Trunks and Cashew, obviously.
Well,
I've heard this. I've heard this man in so many things, and it has become a staple thing for me to remember. Eric Vale has been a very good part of my childhood through my anime watching life, and to see him return as X would be just the greatest thing for me. I think I might lose my sanity, maybe. I can't really say I lose my sanity, I lost it already years ago.
I would not be upset at all if Eric ended up being X. Or at least the new X. I mean, Mark's always going to have a special place in my heart as far as X's voice goes, but obviously, you know, all pipe dreams aside, you know, chances are he's not going to come back for this, no matter how big this game is going to be, and, you know, we have to accept that.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I thought Lucas was coming back to the light.
Oh, don't even get me started. Like, I am hoping, you know, if they do get Zero in this game, that we get Lucas back somehow, but I doubt that too. I mean, I think, especially you, since you know Lucas and you talk to him all the freaking time, that, you know...
Well, he hasn't been on the Facebook lately.
Yeah, but... Sonia, you talk to him! I lost my shit when he told me that Mark was actually had quit voice acting after he did the first frickin' Iris Destiny redub upload. You know, and I was like, oh, you know, you should go and try to get a hold of Mark and, you know, do some, you know, like, X's ending or something. And he's like, I tried, but he retired to be a doctor. I'm like, oh my god, he talked to me! I posted on my live journal about it, for crying out loud. That's how sad that was. Dude, just no. I mean, as much as I'm an X fangirl through and through, and prefer X over Zero, it's not that I hate Zero, it's just, yeah. So, just the fact that he acknowledged me and responded to my comment. And then, of course, I told Proto Dude and everybody else, and then everybody found out, oh, hey, X was actually being a doctor. Anyway, we should go, it's like, so...
Good, he's helping.
Yeah, I think I found out he's a foot doctor. So...
Alrighty.
He worries about
So...
Anyway.
So it's my turn again, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, number 2.
Goes to the angsty moody one himself, Yuri Lowenthal. Everybody knows Yuri Lowenthal. If you've seen Code Geass, you know Yuri Lowenthal. If you play Saints Row, you know Yuri Lowenthal. If you've seen one episode of Naruto, you know Yuri Lowenthal.
If you play Fire Emblem, you know Yuri Lowenthal.
I think a certain Tales game, I don't remember all of them.
Tales of the
you
Abyss.
know Yuri Lowenthal. If you play Persona, you know where Yuri Lowenthal. God damn it, if you watch, play, or do anything, you know Yuri Lowenthal.
The amount of shit this guy has been in.
He is the voice acting variant of Kevin Bacon.
Everywhere. And while and let's all take this into consideration, he voiced in the most recent Inafune work, Mighty Number 9.
Oh god, yeah, that's right.
I mean, it could be a shot. I mean, it's not the actual thing, but who knows?
That would be hilarious, though, if X and Beck ended up sharing the same voice actor. That would be hilarious and then just so wrong all at the same time. Because Inafune's been trying to kill X off for years.
I kill him ever.
Like, Inafune has been trying to kill X off for years. He's been trying to do that since X4. Are you kidding me?
And actually, now that I think about it, you brought up the fact that Cam Clark voices Corin. Sonia? Yuri Lowenthal can be a possible voice for both Robin and Corin.
Which just goes to cement how close they are and why they belong on this list.
Exactly. Alright.
You know, if you try to stick Yuri Lowenthal in anything, it does make for a very good sense of gaming. Let's all recall all of the females that just flocked to this boy.
I don't know anybody, so
And then, number one. Shall we say it all together?
Number one, last and foremost. You guys all want to do it all together, or want just Zero to take it?
3,
2,
1. Alright, Sam Riegel.
Sam Riegel.
You were late, Sonia. Bad job.
Demoted. Demoted.
The commander has spoken.
Janitorial duty.
Alright, for those watching and don't know the history between these two, I'm just gonna give it a quick explanation. Long story short, like I said, these two are fan voice actors. Zero, obviously, our fan voice actor from the old Mega Man X Animation project. Sonia, obviously, was one of the others, and these two know each other, obviously, very well. So, you know, we joke around that Zero is the commander, and he's just demoted Sonia to basically brig work. So, anyway, so yeah, Sam Riegel. Most notably, as far as games go, at least as far as where I was like, okay, he could be a good X. Because even before we knew about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, we were always like, gee, I wonder if X had a new voice, who would be good for him? Yes, but anyway, so what? Flynn in Tales of Vesperia, and then Jude in Tales of Xillia?
Yes. Sam Riegel is noted for playing Flynn Scipio, the English voice of Flynn Scipio in Tales of Vesperia, which we can attribute to the fact that having spent a lot of time with his best friend Zero, X has become a snarky little...
As evidenced in Project Crosstone 1 and 2. Holy shit.
He became a snarky little bot.
Oh my god.
Now, we attribute Sam to number one for his lead as Jude as well, for the notion that Jude can get really moody when he needs to. And
X is known for being moody.
And he's also a very soft-spoken protagonist. Again, like X.
Yeah.
However, there is a bit of a hiccup with our number one choice. And that's if Capcom decides to bring this character back.
Yeah.
Sam Riegel is also the voice of Phoenix Wright in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Which is going to make...
Voice actor for Phoenix Wright in the most current Phoenix Wright video games.
And probably also the anime too, because there was a Phoenix Wright anime, unless that didn't get dubbed yet.
That's not dubbed.
Okay. I'm sure it will be.
I'm sure it won't.
Anyway. So yeah, that's the only real hiccup. So, I mean, if Phoenix ends up back, obviously we're probably going to get Sam again, but he'll be Phoenix, and I don't know, he might be like Johnny on Bosch and stuff, where there's not really, he doesn't have that much range. It's like, you know, I mean, obviously Johnny was Zero in MVC3, but as far as I was concerned, all I was hearing was the first couple characters I ever heard him voice, which would be Kiba from Wolf's Rain and Ichigo from Bleach.
Or Nero from Devil May Cry 4 if you were me.
Well,
me.
Yeah, or you, because I never played Devil May Cry, so...
Actually, there was one other thing that I heard him from.
What, Johnny?
He played Soul Calibur 5 because you know.
No, not Soul Calibur 5, I'm not even talking.
Tales of,
Tales of the Abyss.
Not the Abyss! What about, Ratatosk? That one.
Yeah, that one too. Tales of,
Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World.
Yeah. AKA Night of Ratatosk.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's, God, I can't remember the main...
Emile Castagne.
Yeah. So, he's that character too, which is, you know, again, I mean, if, you know, he was convincingly a soft-spoken little boy, but, you know, when he goes into Ratatosk mode, it's obviously Johnny, and, you know, again, same voice, you know, Kiba, Ichigo, Zero, you know, Doesn't matter. Sounds the same voice. Anyway, that isn't about them. This is about Sam. Sam. So, anyway, that's the only real hiccup is, like, obviously we have to find out, you know, are we getting Phoenix back? You know, we just got a huge trailer today. We got a whole bunch of new characters confirmed.
Strider, Hulk.
Well, let's worry more about the Capcom characters, because those are the ones that are going to count the most, obviously. So, for Capcom, we got Chun-Li, Chris Redfield,
and
Strider, basically, as our confirmed, and then, you know, obviously we still have Ryu and X.
Oh, and Sigma.
Oh, yeah, and obviously. You okay there, Sonia?
The time of my life.
Now, I also want to touch back up on number 4.
Yuri Lowenthal, right.
No,
or wait,
Cam
no,
Clark.
not Cam Clark, yeah.
One of the more prominent roles that I forgot to address as him is for you viewers that are older than I am. He's the original voice of Leonardo.
Oh, God! Jeez.
And to Bryce Papenbrook's case, if you guys watch enough 80s anime as I do, and have recently been watching Netflix, if you guys have seen the most recent Cyborg 009 versus Devilman scene in Netflix, this is the voice of Devilman himself.
Oh, yeah. So, basically, we could be turning X into a Ninja Turtle, is what you're getting at. That's great.
Well, he already has the shadow armor.
That would be nice to have a frickin' iDef model of, but whatever.
Or would look awesome.
Okay. Dude, I was like, yeah, I lost my shit when I saw the Command Mission armor. I already lost my shit. Did anybody else? Sonia, did you take a look at that HD version and see the fact that they gave him freaking lip texture? Like, holy crap, like, you know, it's like, okay, it almost looks like he's doing that stupid duck face thing. Like, I don't know if I'm okay with that, but you know what, I like the fact that there's that much texture on this fucking model, that's okay! I can deal with this!
Makes that shit look kissable if you get what I'm saying.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Makes that shit look kissable if you get what I'm saying.
Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're just not gonna go there right now. Shut up, Sonia. I may be 37, but I'm still an X-Fan girl at heart, okay? Goddamn.
Bring in your voice.
What?
Your voice is shaking.
Shut up. I am easily excitable when it comes down to X, okay? So just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Anyway, so I think we're all set here. Was there anything else anybody else wants to say before we close this up?
Not much I can think of. Go.
Oh my god, X is in a fighting game, holy shit. Okay, and probably gonna jizz my pants. Anyway, we're done.
Tag pray for 0.
I know, right? No, seriously. I will be...
We can pray for 0 in the game, or we can pray for 0 to get a better mood adjustment.
We all know how that mood adjustment's going to happen.
Praying for him.
I was thinking something far worse, but anyway.
Oh, we good?
I think so. Anything else you want to say before I close it off, Zero?
Other than... Good night, everybody!
Dreams of blueberry reploids, yeah. Okay, I'm good.
So, this has been Condemned Crimson.
Why do I have to go next?
Because you just did.
Alright, Condemned Crimson, Wolf Shadow, and... Go on, kiddo.
Let's VA!
Yay!
Subscribe for content. I do live streams.
Yay, she does too.
Yes, hashtag plug.
Hashtag shameless plug. ESP, get off my brain.
If you guys, I understand this is our first top 5. They'll probably be a bit more organized than this.
Well, we're gonna edit the shit out of this. You guys are all gonna just hear the fact that we're gonna edit this shit, but I got my work cut out for me, and I'm gonna hope to God I get this thing done before we find out who X's voice actually is going to be. So.
But if you like what you hear, then be sure to drop a like down below, because it means so much to her.
And yeah, I'll try to upload more often, obviously, guys. And one last announcement, actually, while we're kind of on the subject of X. We don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but we did decide to get the Fanimation group back together.
We can do that for a long time.
Well, I just figured,
Hi.
well, let them know that, there might be, things down the pike in that regard, so keep an eye out. Because God knows X doing the get-in is still the most popular video I have flipping done, and I still get a goddamn comment on it every single day.
Well, that's a good meme.
Besides it, I came to
Oh God. Anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna stop this here. Good night, everybody.